Not so much luck, but perhaps talent.
Yeah. Oh, fortunate.
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 Well, this year marks the 400th anniversary of the first slaves arriving in this country. And your 2014 essay, The Case for Reparations, restarted the debate about this issue. Megan asked you when you came out, did you know Sonny? Because I've been raving about that essay on this show, behind the scenes, for years.
Yeah, you bring it up a lot.
I bring it up a lot. And I've asked, you're welcome. And I've asked every single candidate that we've had on this show about the case for reparations because of you.
I appreciate that.
And you spoke at a congressional hearing on reparations. Will it ever happen?
I don't know. I don't
What?
know. No, I actually have no idea. I mean, I'm the wrong person to make predictions. That wasn't what I did as a journalist. It's not obviously not what I do as a novelist writing about history. I didn't think you'd have congressional hearings.
Wow.
So, you know, from my perspective, my job as a writer and the job of any writer is to, you know, speak the truth, you know, to the extent that they, you know, see it. I never, you know, sort of considered myself an activist or an agitator. Even in testifying before Congress, I had to, you know, I wasn't sure that it was the right thing for me to do. That we have come this far is, it's a shock to me. I wouldn't have predicted it.
It's being talked about a lot.
It is being talked about a lot.
But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, he doesn't want to go along with it. He said America should not be held liable for something that happened 150 years ago when no one currently alive was there.
Yeah,
So what do you say to him? Speak to him. Maybe he's watching.
I don't think he is, but it's okay. Maybe other people.
Alive or watching?
Maybe other people, though. I think that's actually a very common sentiment, so I suspect that there are many people who actually feel the same way.
Yeah.
If we weren't held liable, if we weren't tied to things that happened in our past, we wouldn't have much of a country. If, you know... George Washington, our first president, great president. We clearly are tied to him.
Yeah.
You know, we promote, you know, his vision of freedom. We promote the vision of freedom of Thomas Jefferson. Despite
Even though
the fact,
they had slaves.
even though, but that's fine. That's okay. I mean, we don't even have to go there quite yet. But what I'm saying is, we have no problem claiming our ties to the past when they credit us. Beyond that, we have contractual obligations all the time that extend long beyond the lifetimes of folks. We are, to this very day, still actually paying pensioners of the wives of veterans in World War I. I wasn't alive when World War I was fought, but I'm still paying for it. I pay taxes for highways that I don't drive down. Part of being part of a state is that you're tied and you pay for things indirectly, even though you didn't actually do it. You're part of America. You're part of a bigger thing.
It's a social contract, basically.
A social contract.
Yeah.
And so if you want the good, you want the day off on President's Day, you want to cook out on the 4th of July, you know, you take the good and you take the bad with it.
I'm so sorry to interrupt this important conversation and switch to another important conversation that you're the author of Black Panther and Captain America, the Marvel movies. Yeah. Obviously, huge hits. Were you a comic book fan growing up, and have you been surprised by just the overwhelming success of both?
Yeah, that's actually the thing that stuns me more than anything. Comics is so weird, because it's actually a really small audience, regrettably, but it's a really intense audience.
Yeah.
And it's probably the thing that, you know, I put my heart into everything, but I really, really, you know, put my heart, you know, into that one. There's no way in the world I would have thought I'd be writing Captain America.
You have to,
Black
and
Panther,
you have to come back, because we are people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a comic book girl. I am. Please. To Hershey Coates, members of the audience, you know you are going home with a copy of it.